Hello and welcome to the Sideboard here at Star City Games Los Angeles, the Invitational. I'm Ruben Bressler and I'm joined by Jonathan Job. We just watched Ben Weinberg move to 6-0. We also learned that Todd Anderson is now another one of the 6-0s. Those are two names that you might know, but one you might not know is Jonathan's. He is also at 6-0, and so I thought I'd introduce you to the folks at home, tell the folks a little about yourself.
Well, my name's Jonathan, like Ruben said here. I live in Las Vegas right now, so play poker. That's pretty much all I do all day, every day.
Nice. And you didn't, not this most recent, not last week's Legacy in Las Vegas, but the Legacy before that?
Yeah, 2011, I won the Legacy Open in Las Vegas.
And how did you qualify for this invitation?
Just kind of, I top 16 a couple other ones, just playing a lot, and haven't broken back into the top 8 yet, but hoping to do well to here. You know, 6-0 is off to a great start. Can't complain.
What did you win the Legacy Open with in 2011?
Rug Delver. Yeah, actually.
Now I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I played the 75 card mirror in the finals. It was actually kind of cool.
Nice.
So.
And so you are playing Naya in Standard.
Correct.
And you are playing Blue-White Miracles in Legacy.
Yeah, it's Miracles, I guess, would kind of be a stretch of the
Sure.
deck.
Blue-White Control, but you're also playing the Helm of Obedience, Rest in Peace, and a card of my favorites, Energy Field.
Card's been a house. Cannot
in
complain.
Legacy. So we'll start with Legacy, since that's where we just are.
All right.
Talk to me about why you decided to go with the Rest in Peace Helm of Obedience kill that also comes with the Energy Field, as opposed to the more common either Entreat the Angels or Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, no problem. I really thought there was going to be a field for Tarmogoyfs and Deathrite Shamans and Rug and Nimble Mongooses and stuff like that. And main deck Rest in Peace, they just have such a hard time dealing with that card. Really, when you play against Bug, the only ounce they have is Abrupt Decay, and I've seen most of the list 2, maybe up to 3 these days.
Yeah, and their Abrupt Decays are working overtime against you anyway because you have counterbalance.
Right, because you have the counterbalance top, and so like Abrupt Decay actually just has so many targets that if they are forced to use it on the Rest in Peace, the rest of the deck can kind of just own them on its own.
Yeah, and the Bug deck has Deathrite Shaman, Tarmogoyf, Snapcaster Mage, so really the only threat that has any power left is Vendilion Click, and they only usually run 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2, and I got 4 plows in my deck to deal with those. You know, Terminages, they can't beat the Supreme Verdict as it is. And I actually do have 1 Entreat the Angels, just in case we need to go that route as well.
Now, I was watching your most recent round when you beat Belcher with a Energy Field, which was quite entertaining. That matchup actually went back and forth, almost went to time. And there's a lot of combo in the room today, non-show and tell combo. There's lots of Storm decks. I've seen several Belcher decks. Why do you think that there's been an influx of Storm, or an influx of combo?
The combo decks, I think, is really because of the resiliency these days, and especially like with Rug Delver doing so well. You know, like the Ant decks and the Belcher decks and stuff like that, they can play around a daze or like a Force of Will and stuff like that. They have like Xantic Swarm out of the board and everything. So.
Excellent. And then, so in Standard, you're playing Naya. You're not afraid, because it did win the last 2 opens. You're not afraid to be playing what might be the new villain of the format.
You know, honestly, Brian Page is a really good friend of mine who won the Las Vegas last week. And so we were just kind of talking about it, and I really, really liked the deck. It's just the consistency and everything like that. And no, it's just been really good. If I can, before we do anything else, I just want to share one cool story.
Sure, go ahead.
From my round 1 in the Legacy. On turn, I played Land Go, he went Land Go. I went turn 2 Land Go, and he played turn 2 Ancient Tomb, cast Show and Tell. I forced, he forced back, and I actually had another Force Wheel in my hand, but I let it resolve. And he says, okay, so he puts a card face down, I put a card face down. He flips over Emrakul, I flip over Helm of Obedience. And my opponent goes, so that's game, right? And I go,
and he's like, yeah, and you're like, yep, and you play Rest in Peace? Oh, man. And
the very next turn, I just play Rest in Peace and I kill him.
That's a nice one.
Wow, I just didn't, I thought I had that all locked up. I saved my other Force of Will just in case he had something for the Rest in Peace right there. It was pretty sweet.
That's excellent, nice. So you're 6-0.
Yeah.
We're looking for, we'll probably see you on camera either next round, round after, tomorrow, top 8.
All the above.
That'd be a nice little finish for you. So
for sure.
Congratulations on your finish, or on your start, not on your finish.
We'll get there.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I drink coffee because coffee's for closers.
There you go. We're going to cut to a commercial right now, and then after that, we're going to show the first interviewing that we have of this Invitational, which is my interviewing with Ali Antrazi. So stay tuned for that. We are live from the Star City Games Invitational in Los Angeles, California.
SCG Live is brought to you by StarCityGames.com.